Swanton bomb the desk and just fucking kill it.
Yes, Jeff Hardy, motherfucker. Like, bro, one of these ones, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You gotta get up there and Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pod. Yeah.
Let's
We are
go.
back for another week of bullshit. Guys, before we get started, I want to thank everyone who stopped in earlier on the pre-show that we had going. That was pretty dope. We hit our goal of 50 followers, which is fucking awesome. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to everyone who has followed over the last couple of weeks.
Good on you, cunts.
Was meant to write it. I was meant to write an intro, but it didn't. So fucking spitball off the top of my head. Dude's been a headlining act for God knows how long now. Played at all the coolest stages across, done all the schoolies and all the cool shit. Fucking Facebook comedian himself. Jono Toscano in the chat. Let's go.
Hey, you forgot to mention I always go to the local brothel and I just take my USB there and sometimes DJ there as well.
Bro, they're the best sets. They're the best sets.
Absolutely.
They don't even fucking book me. I just rock up and I'm just like, I'll fucking play, bro. And they're like, can't fuck off. You're here again. Yeah, thank you for that little intro, brother. That's really sweet.
Nah, I mean, usually we start the pod for the people who don't know you and do the whole spiel of who you are and what you do and all that bullshit. You've kind of got a weird way you came into the scene and way you blew up, so I think yours is going to be a cool story. But you went with just Jono Toscano, no alias, no nothing?
No, bro. So, you know, you're growing up, man. You look at these DJs and they've got all these stupid names like DJ fucking Backspin or DJ like Q Button. And it just didn't really appeal to me, to be honest, you know? So I just thought if I could just use my own name. Now, my real name's obviously Jonathan, but I only get called Jonathan if, like, me mum's trying to hit on me. Sorry, if my mum's trying to hit me or me dad's getting angry at me or something. Like, I don't really get called Jonathan otherwise unless I'm in trouble. So I just thought I can't do that. So Jono kind of became like a little persona, I guess. And through kinder, fucking primary school, high school, everyone just called me Jono. I mean, it saves a little bit of time, you know, compared to Jonathan.
Yeah.
So I just kind of ran with that. And then I realized actually about 20 years into calling myself Jono Toscano, that it actually rhymes as well. And I thought, fuck, that's actually pretty hectic.
True.
So I rolled with
really
that.
well.
Yeah, and I think it's a kind of cool name. You know, people... Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. I mean, there's a fruit shop named Toscano, and I don't know who the fuck owns that. It's not us. I wish it was. But, like, if that's good enough to be on the name of a fruit shop, then I'm sure that, you know, I can use it as a DJ name. So, yeah, to answer your question, bro, no, I didn't come up with anything too left of center. I just kind of tried to be myself.
Yeah.
I think it is me.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think I can just be me, so it kind of helps as well.
How long you been at it now? Since, like, you know, coming into it?
I remember doing house parties when I was 15 and 16. So I'm 29 now. I'm getting a bit fucking old. So what's that, 13 years? Yeah. But, yeah, I remember I first started learning when I was, I think, 15. I remember I was at, like, TAFE learning how to be a chippy. And I remember one night I was at TAFE and I was on Gumtree and I really wanted my my first set of decks. And so I bought them one night at TAFE and then I fucking went home and started practicing.
Yeah.
And then, I started doing like 16th, 17th, and then obviously like 18th and then 21st. And my old man used to pick me up and drop me off, like all those early days to all those gigs. I actually remember, you know, when you're a learner driver, right? You're not allowed to drink alcohol, obviously. Bro, I didn't fucking know that. This is no word of a lie. One night I was DJing a friend's 18 from school and I had like vodka, I had beers. And because I was still learning and getting my hours up, I drove home that night. And I remember Dad said to me, he's like, you haven't had any drink, have you? I was like, nah, why? And he goes, you know you're not allowed to drink. I was like, oh, nah, man, no, I haven't drank. And I remember getting home that night thinking, I was fucking pissed. So I drove home pissed on my L's, man, after a gig when I was 16 or 17, whenever you get your L's.
That's crazy. How long did
They call it learners for a reason.
Yeah, there you go. You got to learn in all. You got to learn in all fucking states.
Honestly, man, I don't condone that shit. But if they did a course where you drunk, like where you could drive home drunk, I'm sure the roads would be a safer fucking place.
Fucking oath they would. Yeah, that's actually a good
Fuck
shout.
that. Toscano for PM.
Yeah.
Mate, I can't even look after myself, let alone a country.
So
I mean, you can look after a cunt.
I can. I've worked out how to do that.
how long did it take you to get from there to the? You were doing house parties at 15. How long did it take you to move to the club scene? Start doing all that. Did you wait until you're 18, or was it the boys took you earlier?
Yeah, so it was DJing house parties, and I was also doing house parties with my mate James, who was running Fluid, and he kind of said, "Hey, if you're interested, I can get you on them." And I said, "Fucking oath." So I thought that was a really good way of, learning how to play at clubs before you were allowed to go to clubs, obviously, because I was like 16, 17 going into clubs, but not obviously. They were underage events, but you still get that full experience of like CDJ, sound system, the fucking stage. Like it's pretty hectic. So I remember doing that a bit, and then he actually ran an event at Orange Whip nightclub, which was like one of the biggest ones. They did like a schoolies or like a muck-up day event, and that was an over 18s event. I remember being 17 and I had a fake ID to get into that. That worked, so I got in and DJ'd, and it was the best. I reckon it was my favourite set ever. Like, in the whole fucking however long I've been doing it, I reckon that first set was my favourite ever. Like, everyone from school was there, mates of mates were there, like, just people that I never thought would be there were there. So, yeah, I reckon it took about a year or two after starting to get into the clubs, and then it slowed down, though, because when I turned 18, that's when it got a bit more competitive, I think, because like I feel like I was going out and I was like promoting places then. Like I was doing like Tramp on a Friday, like Fake Tits, it was called back then. But then obviously you weren't allowed to go somewhere else, so you kind of have to start getting loyal to some places, and then gigs kind of slowed down. But then I was lucky enough to get gigs again at Fake Tits at Tramp, but it was like 7 a.m. on a fucking Saturday morning, like Friday night, Saturday morning. So I was doing like those gigs and driving in. And then after that, man, it kind of just kept going, I think. Yeah. So a couple of years, that was kind of my life for a while. Most weekends getting out there and DJing. It was fucking sick. I miss it, dude. I really do.
Yeah.
Those are the best times.
You were one of those ones who was able to withhold the crowd to be able to do 4, maybe 5 sets a night, 3 nights a week. Like, you were able to push sets out and do really well with that. Did you feel like you had like nailed all like the technical parts of being a DJ, the skill on the decks, as well as the reading the crowd and the promotion and blah 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 blah? Did you feel like you aced it all?
I think like reading the crowd, I've always been all right at, and I think that comes from, as you boys would know, like doing house parties and stuff. When you actually need to be a bit flexible, you can't just fucking rock up and be like, I'm going to play this. If they don't like it, then they can get fucked. So I think I always try to be pretty conscious of reading the crowd. So I think I nailed that. In terms of technical DJing, man, like I didn't really like do many risky things, and I still probably wouldn't. Like, I might loop a fucking track and I might backspin a tune, but you don't see me doing like what James Hype does and fucking loop and then get another acapella in. Like, it's just for that genre at the time, it just wasn't really like a thing. Yeah. So
it's like minimal is just so easy to do. Like minimal is just like, press play or like, transition. That's pretty much all it is. Like, there's not really much with like fucking looping and everything like that. However, there has been a few artists that have been doing that recently. It has looked really, really cool, and it sounds really, really cool. And I've heard a few mixtapes of people doing that. And I've tried it, and you can do some really cool transitions with it. But majority of the people, especially from your time as well, from your time as well, people would just easily just mix in a track, mix out a track, and just occasionally put acapellas over top and do live accas. But they definitely weren't as creative as what people are doing now.
It's just that echo, fucking echo effect, brother. Just spamming the echo effect or a crush filter.
Oh, the crush filter. I'll never forget whenever there was a minimal DJ playing and the song was boring, they just fucking crushed it. Like, you know, when the song was like on the outro, you just crush. Live acapellas, like, I used to do live acapellas a bit, but like, I don't know, like I played like 3 weeks ago in Frankston, and I did what Orchestrated do. They do this transition where they play Donald Trumpet, and then I think Superman a cappella, and then it goes into like something else. And my mate Max, Morning Maxwell, you might have heard of. He's one of my best mates. He surprised me the other week, and he rocked up to my set, and I was like, "Fucking jump on!" And I was off my head. I was having the best time, and I said, "Max, we're gonna do the fucking orchestrated thing." And dude, so I remember playing. We only had 2 decks, right? We had a controller. So I had to play Donald Trumpet, and then on the other deck, I had to play the acapella, and then I had to echo out Donald Trumpet, and then quickly load up the next song, and then the echo was playing on its own, and then I had to fucking fast forward it and then bring it in like on a kick, and it sounded fucking mad. And I looked at Max, he looked at me, and we just thought like, now that is like what is fun about DJing, you know. And I kind of wish I did that. I wish I did more of that shit, probably in a club, like back in the day.
I didn't know you were mates with Maxwell.
Oh man, he's like one of my best mates.
Yeah. Like I remember rocking up to Area like years and years ago, and like I bumped into Jono, and he was with Max, and Max just looked at me and he's just like, "I know you," and he's he's like the most, like, I've never, like, when they're out together, you never see them apart. Like they're always together. Always
love
together.
him. Yeah, he's cool, probably my best mate. So
I've been listening to him for ages.
Yeah, he's been around for a long. He's a couple of years older than me, so he's been around for. Fuck, I don't even know. He's been around forever, but he's doing good things.
He did a couple of Sundays at 229, so I saw those.
You want to talk technical? You want to talk technical DJ? That cunt is probably one of the best DJs I've ever fucking met. Like, that I know. Like, I'm not just saying that because he's a good friend. That cunt could mix on a fucking MP3 player, bro. Like the old school shit. Like, that cunt is a fucking freak. I don't know. It's probably because he's autistic as fuck. Like we all are, but he's just insane. He's the best DJ ever, and he's so entertaining.
Yeah, he is mad entertaining. His live sets are so much fun.
They are. It's funny because like James Hype is obviously like huge, and he does like really cool things. But I remember saying to Max when James Hype was getting big, I was like, "Cunt, this is what you've been doing forever." Like, but yeah, similar, man. They remind me of each other. He's a fucking freak. Yeah, so good.
No. I've always seen the like trajectory that he's gone into like the house stuff, and he's one that I think fucking he deserves the hype that he's made for himself in the house genre, because he's worked for it. No, that's sick. That
100%. Yeah, 100%.
You two would fucking mates like that. That's cool.
Yeah, so I remember one night I was off my head at Circus nightclub, and he and I, we had like, because we grew up in the same sort of area, we had these like mutual friends. And I obviously knew about him. He had no idea who I was, and I went up to him. I was just very chatty that night for some reason, and I was like, "Hey, bro," I was like, "Max," and he goes, "Yeah, man." I was like, "I'm Jono," and I was like, and if you ask him about it, it's just like I was this little guy, man. I was like 19-year-old, scrawny. I had like his long hair, hat on, kind of like Ozzy right now. Actually, I looked like Ozzy. I had a hat, long hair, but just not as handsome as Ozzy. And I walked up, and Max was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And then I think a week later we caught up, we made a song together, and then we've just been real good mates since then.
Just going in with making songs, how long have you been making music for?
Again, when I was about 15, I opened up FL's studio, and I fucking hated it. I thought it was so hard and confusing, so I stopped. And then I think a year later, so I was about 16, is when I got my first cracked version of Ableton because I'm not paying $1,000 for that shit back then. And I just taught myself. So yeah, again, probably like 13 years I've been producing, which is funny because I talk to people about that sometimes, and the first like 5 years was just such a blur. You guys might be able to relate to that. Like you kind of forget the years of learning because it was such a cunt of a time.
Yeah.
Like it's such a slog. You're trying to watch YouTube videos, you're trying to learn everything. But now I can look back to it, I'm like,
I'm in that.
yeah, dude, like it's tough. It's so hard. It's not just music producing though, man. You got to have like faith, I guess, in what you're making and belief in what you're making. Like
Absolutely.
you gotta believe that it's actually good, you know, or else you're just gonna sit there and never make anything. So yeah, I've been doing it for a while. I fucking do. I love it. It's a real good creative outlet. But FL Studio is fucking shit out. Sorry, I was gonna add that in before we move on.
Well, we're trying to get you know, Aaron to jump on the Ableton train, but it's
I'm
been a bit
on.
difficult.
I was fucking around with it. I was fucking around with it yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. So the story is, I've been on FL for fucking however many 10-ish years that I've been doing music now. I've been on FL, and then with the resurge of Melbourne coming back now, and all these like fucking Zach Waters and Juro and all these people coming back doing music, they're all Ableton, and I was like, well, now's the best time if ever, now's the best time to drop FL and learn Ableton so I can collab with these people and get in with all this new crowd. And it started because I worked with Jiggers. I made that French Girls with Jiggers, and I had to stem everything out on FL just to send it to him. I was like, I'm not doing that again. I'm just learning Ableton. Fuck it. Like, that's so much easier.
It's worth it. I
deleted FL and I said that I'd spend an hour a day on it for every day this year. I'll spend 1 hour a day, and I have to be good. I've maybe spent 5 hours on it this year. Have barely touched it. I'll fuck around with it for like 10, 15 minutes, and then I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Just exit out of that.
Yeah, dude, keep at it. Like, I wouldn't say delete FL because it's funny because they both produce the same shit, like, really, don't they? Like, you got artists who use either of them, and they both make fucking unbelievable songs. But I remember doing songs with, like, Lister back in the day, and he was FL, like, through and through. Yep. And I'd go to his house, man, and I'd open up on his computer, and I'd be like, what the fuck? And I used to sit there and be like, all right, bro, I'm trying to do this, and this. And then he would have to do it. And I'd be like, show me how you did that. It's just so different how, like, two DAWs can be so different, but they do produce such similar shit.
That's pretty much how I've made the last 3 songs that I've made. I'll sit there with someone and be like, we should make it do this, and then at the drop do this, and then put this at the breakdown. No, go back and put, like, da-da-da. And that's pretty much how I've been producing, because I just don't have the skill to actually put pen to paper myself yet. I'm good that I got a good fucking network of people around me. If I ever needed any tips about anything, how to even put a kick in, I could ask someone, you know what I mean?
And dude, YouTube as well, obviously, is your best friend. Like YouTube, it's unbelievable how resourceful you can be now with that. Even just learning how to DJ, like fuck.
Yeah.
My grandma could do it, and she's been dead for about 10 years.
For the viewers who do not know what we're talking about, DAW, thank you so much, Chris, for putting that in the chat. Digital audio workstation is what we're referring to when we say DAW. We're not actually meaning, slam the door in your grandmother's face. No, we're quite literally meaning what we're using to make music. So thank you so much, Chris, for putting that in the chat.
And also,
thank you, Chris.
That callback as well. Mad respect to Max for doing sober raves and cafe raves. That's it.
Yeah, dude, mad respect, because fuck that. Like, I don't know how people will go sober anywhere, really. People used to see Max out and be like, "Cunt, what are you on?" And he'd be like, "Bro, I'm just drinking water." And people were like, "No, you're not." But then, dude, he was. So, yeah.
I get it, because I'm a shuffler, so I'd start dancing for like 10 minutes, and they'd be like, "Oh, how much MD have you had?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm a dad. I'm having water, and I'm on good vibes. What are you talking about?"
Yeah, but if you got any.
Yeah. I mean... free is free.
Like, it's pretty weird thinking about that, like being sober. I mean, I sound like a fucking alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. I love a beer, but I don't know. DJing sober. I just need like 1 or 2 just to kind of like get me going.
Get in that mood.
Yeah, bro. I swear it helps you like loosen up. You connect with it more. You play better. That's just me. That's me fucking coping
100%.
with it.
Yeah, you don't want to be staring at the decks the whole time.
Yeah.
Nah.
See, there's a couple
interact
of
with the crowd a little bit.
Yeah, there's a couple of those big those Don artists, the Godfather artists. There's a couple of them that do that, and I understand they're a bit older now and they've been and done their party and jumping around on stage, but some of those goats you'll go out and see and pay fucking $1 billion to go see them wherever, and then they're just standing at the decks playing one song after another. Fucking jump around, yeah.
Yeah.
Vinyl players have to concentrate that little bit more.
Yeah, true. Yeah, let's be serious. A CDJ would wipe your ass if you could. Like, it can do everything for you.
Yeah, bro.
So there's no excuse there. And like, then you've got what shits me, I think. Then you got like young, smaller artists who are out at clubs and they're blowing their head off at the club and they're running around, jumping around, and they're giving it their all. And then it's like they deserve that. Like they deserve the big stage where they can actually connect with the big crowd. It's not. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. If I was huge, bro, like that, and I played in front of like 1,000 people, I would not only would I have a fucking stiffy the whole time, I would be just jumping around, touching the ceiling. I wouldn't be able to sit still.
That's why people give Timmy Trumpet so much shit. If you go onto one Timmy Trumpet video, go onto like TikTok and look at his comments, people are like, this dude's pushing 40 and jumping around on stage like an idiot. Brother, put me in front of 20,000 people and watch how I act. If I'm the only thing that there's 25,000 people staring at, I'm going to act like a fuckwit. I'm going to blow my trumpet very loudly.
Speaking of trumpet, when Timmy Trumpet uploaded that video of him playing your song, can you talk about that feeling that you felt just watching that from your perspective?
That was quite weird, eh?
Damn.
I think it was a bootleg I'd done with CKED.
It was Insomnia.
Insomnia, that's what it was with CKED. And he played at a few big festivals. And yeah, I think it was pretty surreal. He actually then followed me on Instagram, bro. And I think he still does to this day. And I remember just thinking, no, like, surely not. But he did. And yeah, I mean, I don't even know, Kieran, how that felt. I remember just sitting in my bedroom watching that going, fuck, that's pretty cool. And then I think I kind of just forgot about it. I think I just kind of, moved on. It was cool.
It's exactly the same feeling. So Hardwell played out like Melbourne Sound, right? When like with Azuria, like when I was with Azuria, like Hardwell played out as like Melbourne Sound. And at the time I was living with Alex and Shania, and then Alex just comes in while I'm producing a song and he was just like, look.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. And I know exactly what you're meaning. Like, it's like because you produce, like, because I was producing for Azuria. As the producer, you're like, oh, yeah, cool, sick. I didn't know how I feel. Like, that's why I was like, that's why I asked that question. I was like, oh my god, like,
yeah, bro.
It's a weird feeling. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's
cool.
Kind of, it's sick.
It is
it's
cool.
Sick.
But then you know what's funny, bro? It's kind of like, it is cool, and it is a really good achievement that like some big dog like that is playing our shit. But also, like, we're not fucking curing cancer here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always been of the like opinion of like, you got a lot of DJs and producers who walk around like they fucking own the place. It's like, bro, you're literally a fucking DJ.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Yes, you're very talented, but like, you're not changing the world, man. And I think that I don't know if that's like a humble thing or just like how I don't know. I've just never really thought of like us DJs as anything to kind of be so arrogant about. I don't know. So yeah, I think when something cool like that used to happen, it's kind of like, this is fucking awesome, but yeah, I'm not gonna go on about it. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Like, because it's like honestly one of the most memorable things for me when I think Jono Toscano is that video of Timmy playing your song, because I'm like, fuck, if I was in the crowd and I saw that live on stage, that I just would have gone nuts. Like Timmy was going nuts to it, and then I'd just be like, fuck, he's playing Jono's tune. Fuck yeah, let's go. Dude, I was so as soon as he posted that, I was so happy for you, dude. I was so happy.
Thank you, Khan. That's fucking really sweet. If I was there and that happened, I probably would have run up and and got on my knees, bro.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Oh, that would have been unbelievable to be there live.
Fucking stage dive. I don't care if it's 40 foot in the air. I would have been freaking out.
Bro,
100%.
I'd stage dive, but the opposite way. I'd jump on the
Jump
crowd
into
and
him.
just jump into the stage. Yeah,
Jump into him and just launch over
brother, ready? Just jump into the decks, cunt.
the swanton bomb the desk and just fucking kill it.
Yes, cunt. Jeff Hardy, motherfucker. Like, bro, one of these ones, bro.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You gotta get up there and fucking.
Whoa.
Shit, cunt.
Kieran's breaking
He was the man.
Oh, boys.
Had the memories flashing back. You said 1,000, like if you got to play in front of 1,000, you'd be fucking freaking out. What's the most you played in front of? Do you know, like rough? Because
Probably around that. And you know what it was? One night at Levels when it was in the tunnels, I think I played before, it was before Vinny Vici. And I think that was one of the biggest nights I think they had. I think one of the promoters said, oh, look, there's about 1,000 people, like 900 people like in, or like they're trying to get in or something. And I was like, holy fuck. Like, so from what I know, yeah, that's probably the most I ever played in front of, which is not like heaps, you know. It's not like I've never done like a massive festival or anything. I've done like Earthcore, but there was no cunt there.
Tell them about like Orange Whip, Dakota, Zubar.
Oh, mate, that
Oh,
was
it's
such
the
a good
Den.
little strip.
The Den.
The Den, yeah,
The
dude.
Den, yeah.
Dude, I was
Those
partying in the
boys.
den with I was partying in the den with you at that stage. Like
Yeah,
those
man.
were good. Those were good times, dude.
And the best part was it was such a local place. Like, I mean, obviously not if you didn't live there, but I did. I lived like 5 minutes away, so you get like a fucking $5 Uber, and then you just go, yeah, you go to Orange. Oh, mate, those are awesome times. And the boys there gave a lot of us guys heaps of good as opportunities as well. Like, it might not have felt like much at the time, but if you're looking back on it, man, like that was fucking some really good opportunities.
Those boys were fucking elite. I actually spoke to them a little while ago, just being like, "Oh, we should bring back the den, just do a reunion." But then they're like, "Oh, those days are kind of over, dude." And I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
dude, it breaks my heart. It breaks. Oh, I'm gonna message Connor very, very soon.
boy,
There you go.
I'm pretty
Is
sure
100%.
Is Orange Whip even?
Nah, Orange Whip is gone, dude.
Orange Whip isn't there, but there's another event.
Zubar's
there.
been going off.
Zubar's
Yeah,
been
Zubar's
popping.
Zubar's going. Yeah.
And that's a
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually DJ'd there.
that's a shout out to fucking Elevate on that.
Speak to
'cause
Dion.
Yeah,
There you go.
Dion is the booking manager at Zubar now, and he's done really well pushing. I would dare say he is on par with like how much Pilots Lounge and that are doing with like trying to bring back minimal. They've been playing minimal there for a good 2-3 years, and he's done
good on him,
really
man.
well.
Well, put it this way: everyone's been going to like Pilots Lounge, this and that, city, whatever, and then be going to Zubar at like 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
so
So they're pushing
Good on
it
him.
really,
That's
really
good
well.
because it is tough out in the suburbs.
Oh, especially like.
But also, it is also tough in the city, you know? Like, people don't really want to go into the city out of the suburbs. So it kind of goes both ways.
Chapel Street
Good on
in the
him.
last 6 weeks is fucking eating. That's taken all of the patrons.
good.
Everyone's on Chapel Street now. And it's like all the way fucking down. All the way down.
Yeah,
There's
that's
so
good
much
to
to
hear
do,
that.
man. Like you can eat, you can go to a pub, you can go to a club, you can do whatever. Like, Chapel Street's always.
Yeah,
been
that's a
like
good thing, man. Like, yeah, you've got your whole night in one row, in one street there. Like, if you got something on Chapel Street, you're laughing.
Yeah, it's always packed too, and that's what's
Yeah.
fucking perfect about it. And I mean, look, I've played on Chapel Street a few times on Saturdays, and you know, you do get your dead nights, but majority of the time, it's always fucking packed. Always
Yeah.
people fucking walking around, whether it's in food places or food joints earlier on. It's always got people, which is awesome.
I'm interested to know, like, with some of the other guests you've had on, have you asked them what they think of like the current
Worst.
scene, like in terms of
Absolutely,
busyness
yeah.
and people out, and what do they all say?
Person,
Because
man.
obviously, I think it's fucking pretty average, but I'm a bit out of touch with it now.
Well, yeah,
It's
it is average, man. Like it is coming
mm,
back. Like we're just trying to get like as much people as we can to kind of push like the
Yeah,
old scene how it was. You know, everyone went out for the music back then. Now everyone's kind of going out for the drugs. This doesn't make sense.
yeah. I
It's a
think
new
like
generation too.
definitely new generation. Obviously, shit's expensive. Fucking Box Rule said it's not like it used to be. 100%, it wasn't. Is that Nathan? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Nathan?
yeah, it is.
that
Well,
is Nathan.
there's
Yeah.
no actual like clubs weekly anymore. It's kind of like fortnightly or
Nah.
monthly. It's more festivals now. So these young kids that come in the
Yes.
scene, they don't really have that club experience. They just go to a festival straight away and just smash it, and then they don't
That's
really get that
it.
experience of the club.
Nah, yeah, no, they'll like save up for 3 weeks of their money, and then they'll just be like, oh, we'll just go to a $150 fucking festival, and I'll just
Mm.
spend the whole day there. Which I don't blame them, because honestly, day drinking. I don't know if I'm just getting old, but I fucking love day drinking now
Oh, it's
instead
so
of
much
like going out
easier.
at night.
Oh yeah, say less.
Like, bro, you get home at 10 p.m., you got Macca's in your fucking bed by 10:30, you wake up at
Yeah,
like 9 a.m. the next day, you're full fresh. Like,
bacon and
I
eggs
couldn't
for
think,
brekkie, like 7
yeah,
a.m.
bro.
Easy.
You're not getting home at fucking 6 a.m. anymore. It's quite nice. So it's just a different dynamic now, I think. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, man.
The child
If
in
it's ever actually,
the 18, 19-year-old in me still miss. I miss it a little bit though. I miss being able to handle it more than I miss doing it. But if I could handle it better
yeah.
than I do it more, it's just that
I
fucking
think that's what's
That's,
bringing, like a lot of the Melbourne sound back now is because people miss it.
yeah.
They're
yeah,
keen to enjoy like a day party, this and that, but like clubs these days, it's kind of hard. A lot of people have got kids now, they got work.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Back then, we didn't have those responsibilities. Like we did, but we probably took Monday to Tuesday off work just to party.
Actually, here's a dynamic. Here's a dynamic, right? Number one, if COVID didn't happen, we would not be in this rut. Because at the end of the day, just think about it this way, dude. Think about it this way. If COVID didn't happen, we would still all be dancing on a dance floor. COVID got us sitting on our ass for 2 years.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, bro. I put COVID down as a big reason why, like, I stopped
Oh,
getting
absolutely.
gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And think about it this way. We were so fucking lazy to the point that we weren't able to fucking dance like we used to for 2 years. So that's what I'm putting it down to. It's COVID. It's COVID. 100% fucked everything up.
I mean, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
all of the TikTok crowd, they've just popped in, and then hard techno popped off. Like that's why it's because it's all over TikTok.
Yeah. We were going over this the other day, but like, do you think that's what stopped you from getting sets more so than the scene dying off and stuff? Because like that, it can be attributed, but like if we didn't take those 2 years off, we were still slamming shit. Music was already on the bend to go towards like experimental, like that European style anyway. So I still think the Melbourne sound
It
would have
was.
gotten that like back pedal to an extent. Maybe not as hard, not as quick, but
I definitely agree.
yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was definitely going down different like way. That was like to me because I remember I was getting booked. There were a couple of guys booking like regional places and like most weekends. So I'd play at like Swan Hill and then Echuca and like Mildura or fucking Tassie or Shepparton, all those like little towns. And that was kind of what I wanted to like build a little brand around because I'd go to these little towns, cunts were fucking going berserk because like, they got a taste of Melbourne there, but I was just playing like vocal minimal, a bit heavy minimal, but like not too like dirty, like a lot of sing along, but like banger sing along, and they seemed to absolutely fucking love it. And I was like, I remember sitting down one weekend when I got home, I was like, I'm onto something here. Like I could be the one to do this. Like this could be it. And then I was lucky enough to get those gigs, like most weekends. And then, bro, COVID hit, and then that guy stopped booking all of us. And dude, then when he stopped booking, then like 80% of my gigs were done, and I was like, holy fuck. I remember I had this massive like I had a tour actually booked, and it was called Victoria, but like instead of VICTORIA, I put like tour in it.
Yeah,
So it was like Victoria. And I was gonna run like this little giveaway thing, or like this little like a competition. Whereas like, how many kilometers do you think I will be driving, like from the first gig to the end? Because I think I was gonna drive everywhere, maybe like 1 or 2 flights. And I remember I had so many sick shows. Like I had Adelaide's, I think I had Mildura's, I had Tassie's, and I was like, it's going to be fucking awesome. Like, it's going to do so much for me. I was so excited. I was actually going to get my car wrapped. I was going to wrap the car in the fucking, like, the artwork I had made. I was like, fuck it. Like, I want to drive down the street to fucking Echuca on the freeway, and I want some cunt to look at me like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So, but then, dude, COVID happened, and that all went out the window. I was like, fuck yeah. Let's go fuck ourselves.
All right, so
I'm just reading the comments here.
Yeah, Logan had a question earlier. How much did you love? How much love did you get from producers outside of Australia? Do you think the Melbourne sound is exportable?
The Melbourne sound and the Melbourne minimal, the longevity in it, I didn't think was very strong. I think it was quite niche. In saying that, there were certain countries and certain cities and stuff that used to froth our stuff. Like, I think, is Logan from Hungary?
Yeah, he's from Estonia.
Where the fuck's that?
Estonia, right?
Remember, he's played out a few of your tracks before.
It's that place that he tags the place. What's the name of that place called?
Estonia. And you captioned
What's
it.
Estonia?
Like, yeah. Not
That's
to be mistaken
Logan.
by Watsonia. Yeah, that's Logan.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so, yes, like, you know, a few of us boys got a lot of love from, like, a lot of European places. Italy, Germany.
Greece,
Barcelona.
Yeah, Germany's a big one for me. There was
Germany's
also
big.
Israel a few years ago was pumping big tunes, but
that was like the side of things, though. They were pumping out. That's where all like Blastoise and 4i20 and Ace Ventura. They're all from like Israel, Iraq, all that sort of shit.
But they were blasting my minimal songs. I was like, okay, that's fun.
The only thing they're doing now is dropping real bombs, cunt.
God damn it. Fuck.
They're dropping my
they're
latest
blasting
mixtape.
now is fucking America.
Nah.
It's a good question though, Logan. Yeah, but the longevity though, I think always had a timeline on it, and I think that's what we're seeing now.
Yeah.
Oh, Vanessa said Estonia is Northern Europe, borders the
Baltic
Baltic Sea and the Gulf of Finland. Fucking oath, Vanessa.
I love golf in Finland.
Fuck. It's a beautiful country.
I'll give you a hole in one, you fuck.
Yeah, team me up.
And I just want to say to Logan, thank you for playing our shit there, bro, because the videos you get are fucking awesome. The crowd looks like they're having a really good time, and it's really nice waking up on a random fucking Sunday and just getting tagged in that. It's really sick. Or like it's like a random Tuesday. I'm at work.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, these cunts are off their head in labour. Like, good on you, mongrels. Go get it. I love it. It's so good.
That's like fucking where Orca going back to in EOS in Greece. I was in a group chat with the Bread Gang boys, and they rented a basement joint in Greece and ran a club there for like a month or something. And the videos that they were posting in that group chat, the crowd, the whole time, they were just playing fucking Nightcrawler. Like, 3 out of 4 videos was like Nightcrawler, Overdrive. It was like, they're just eating up Melbourne tunes over there. They loved it. The crowd was going nuts. Like, it seems to work.
Yeah, look, I think if you're an artist, man, and you've got some hits and you're from Australia, I mean, look, they might not fly you out there because, like, it's so hard and expensive to get there. But if you're there for a holiday, traveling, I would recommend just hitting them up. fuck it. What do you got to lose? Like, hey boys, or girls, I'm here, and
Yeah.
I got my USB on me. Like, I'll have play set.
But literally, as I'm saying it, I just remembered fucking Uberjack just played in Japan. There's a video of it. It's going massive at the moment.
Was that in the snow there? That snow
and he
fest?
played Chemical Energy, and the crowd was screaming "fuck yeah" in Japan.
No way. That's mad,
bro. To Chemical Energy, he played his bootleg of Chemical Energy. I'm trying to find it. It's fucking here somewhere.
Fuck, that's a throwback. So here's one that's really is this it?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, dude, he's killing it.
Yeah, dude, he just got booked on for Tomorrowland too. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. Good on him.
Having the
Yeah,
crowd
his
scream,
both
"Fuck yeah."
both Sparks and Uber made it onto Tomorrowland in 2026, I think. Yeah,
True.
Fuck,
it's
that's mad.
big. It's big, dude. It's big.
Tomorrowland's
It's so fucking sick.
Tomorrowland's coming to Thailand next year.
Yeah,
next year.
This year.
Oh, we're doing a Thailand trip, boys, or what?
Yeah, fuck,
It's already sold out. I was already.
Jono's keen.
I had the pre-sales. They sold out in 5 minutes. I didn't get a chance.
Yeah,
It was
that
fucked.
gone.
They were
Could we
gone
just go
in
to
5
Thailand
minutes.
anyway and just sleep with a couple of lady boys?
Sure.
Nah, that's why I said you were keen, brother.
I'm down.
I
I'm
wasn't
down.
going for Tomorrowland, cunt.
Yeah, that's what when we did the podcast with Amir and he was in here, he's like, yeah, I'm fucking real keen. I'm about to head off and go to Bali, go to Thailand, go blah blah. I was like, I know what you're doing. You're not going on a fucking holiday. The long story short, you've been at it fucking 13 years doing this and that, and then the hiatus you took off. So it's been a minute since you've done, like, you played that Frankston set, but it's been a minute since you've been in the circuit, like, frequently. Have you still, we keep asking every guest, but, like, is there more to the story? Have you still got more to give, or are you just doing this now for the fun of it, just play here and there, or are you gonna get hungry again?
Well, especially open up like Toscano Creative too. Like, what's your direction at the moment?
Yeah, no, it's really, really good. Good question, because I don't even know, bro. Like, I've got something wrong with me where I can't like pick something and fucking stick to it. Like, I think it's either ADHD or autism, which I think I have, or both, or commitment issues. All you gotta do is ask my ex-girlfriend about their commitment issues, and she'll say I've got that, bro.
Yeah.
I think I've got 3. So I struggle because I'm such a creative mind. Like, I think we all are. We're all a bit fucked in the head. So when I get an idea, I'm like, fuck yeah, like, this is gonna be it. Like, it's sick. But then after like 2 months, I'm kind of like, fuck, is this it? Been saying that DJing and obviously music producing was 13 years, so it wasn't really a phase. But yeah, I'm at an age now. I think I just need to focus on like career, saving, moving to that next step. Potentially settling down. Like, I know how boring does that fucking sound, but it's something I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So the DJing and the music producing doesn't really fit into that so much. I did kick it. I sort of kickstarted it again and made a few tunes and started writing some really cool originals. But now I'm kind of doing this creative stuff. I think I'm going to probably focus on that a bit more. But I think, yeah, like I said to you guys the other day, I'm not going to be one of those guys who's going to make a status and be like, thanks so much, everyone, for like supporting me. Like, I'll just stop, to be honest, you know. But like, I'll still go out. I'll still fucking go and see. But like, I'm not going to fucking die, which people thought I did today.
It worked so well, bro. We had so many. I got 2 DMs about it, not only the comments and shit.
I was going to Instagram out real quick, and I'm going to tell you how many people fucking said something about that.
Are you alive, bro?
Yeah, there's a fucking DJ. Shout out Hayoka. He fucking even he was like, "You scared me for a second there." I'm like, this post gave me anxiety.
That's right. Yeah, I think I saw that. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people. And the most recent one was, why does this look like a funeral pamphlet? Yeah, so sorry, I didn't die. But yeah, man, I think look, I might release music if I feel like it, but I'm not gonna probably
Yeah.
push it too much, to be honest.
Yeah.
I almost want to help others kind of do it if they want to, or help grow them, or help give them advice and shit. Because I know how hard it can be, especially nowadays.
Nah, I was gonna say.
Logan, what's one
Yeah,
thing about the
Logan's one.
Melbourne scene? That's cool. That
Mm.
won't work. It's probably been like this for a while, but just standalone DJs won't work. Like you're gonna probably have to produce or pay someone to make your shit.
Hey,
Never really been a big believer really in it. But you're not gonna get anywhere if you're just a standalone DJ. So
Facts.
can't see why that will change in the next 2 or 3 years. Can I be honest? And I don't want to sound like a fucking old prick, but I don't know. Like we are all, I feel like, riding this like hype wave of the orchestrated event at this bowl fucking a few months ago.
bro, it's a
Right?
midlife crisis.
Yeah, everyone's like, fuck, like this is grouse, I'm gonna start again. Like DJ this, DJ that, I was there. But dude, give it 2 years, cunts are probably gonna be sick of it again.
Well, that's the thing. Like we've been running minimal events for like 4 years now. Think about it that way. Like we've been pushing it all of this time, and then all of a sudden everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. Like we were in before the fucking crowd actually even decided to notice us, essentially.
Yeah.
So it is hard, and like we're not going to stop. We're obviously going to keep on going with it, but it's cool to see that it's coming back, and I hope it stays for at least a little bit. Just so we can kind of, grow off that. Honestly.
Well, even short rounds doing it with like the dangerous goods and shit now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
Short rounds boosting it.
Yeah, he's getting back on it, which is good. But yeah, 2 or 3 years, man. Fuck, it's gonna be interesting to see. But good on you boys for sticking to your guns, because you guys are obviously super passionate about that. You always have been. So just keep doing
That's what matters, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why we're all here.
I got dragged on
That's it.
Facebook quite a few times because I was very vocal about the point that, like, when everyone started changing to, like, techno and started, switching genres so that they could still get booked, I was, like, vocal on Facebook. Like, I'm not changing my genre. If you don't want to book me because you don't want minimal, then I'm not playing. It's that simple. But
yeah,
the amount of people that told me to like start playing hard bounce, hard techno and shit.
The production that I did, like, it might be techno and like the big room techno stuff that was boosted around like 3-4 years ago. Okay, cool. I did that, but I also mixed Melbourne elements in it. Like, if you listen back to all of my big room techno songs, it's literally minimal with a fucking harder kick.
Yep.
And a lot more energy sped up to 135.
Yep.
That's literally all it is. So like I was always making minimal and Melbourne.
And dude, you listen to that new generation of like European techno, like Hannah Lane, love her. I think she's doing really good stuff. Uber's obviously Uber Jack's popped back off. Like he's got like a second wave, I guess. Like he's huge now. And dude, if you listen to the way those tunes are made, like they are just like how we used to make tunes. We used to make like kick bass, boppy, bouncy, and people were just like bouncing on it, being like, "Oh, this is fucking bouncy techno." Like, bro, it might be bouncy techno now, but fucking 10 years ago, it was just Melbourne bounce, or like it was just like minimal, like. And I do like the sound. It's fucking cool, and it is like happy. I love it. But it's like, music goes around in a cycle, like it always does. It always has.
It evolves,
It
man. Like you remember Melbourne sound when it was like Ministry of Sound type shit.
Yeah, bro.
Stevie, me and Keith Renata, that type.
Yeah.
Then it just evolved. It got a bit darker, a bit heavier.
Yeah. Then you get Callus
coming in
hard
and techno.
he fucking takes over. Yeah.
That era was just elite.
Yeah, it was, man. It was fucking unbelievable. Chris A said TikTok generation, instant rush. This is a good thing, and he said, I think, because I agree. Sorry to cut you off there, Oz. What did he say? He goes, the attention spans. Do you think it damages the scene? Yeah, I reckon it does, dude. You go to a gig and play a song, like you have a tune, right? It's like a mad build up. It drops. After 30 seconds at most, they're ready for the next song. Yeah. That's what I was finding anyway, like towards the end of my gigs.
Yep.
That's
so you almost have to have like a
16,
song.
32 bars, bro, to be honest.
Yeah,
like
bro.
They're almost ready for a new song by the time you already drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
There's been times where I've even just like when I was with like doing a back-to-back with Ozzy, Ozzy was just looking. He was just like, "Okay, yeah, I get it, I get
Yeah.
it." I was literally just mixing within the breakdown, within the intro, and just being like, intro
Yeah,
one
just keep it
song through the
rolling.
breakdown, just keep the kick and bass rolling, whatever. Just make sure it's in key. That's the way I was doing it to be able to keep them on the dance floor during long breakdowns.
Yeah.
We
And-
even teed that up before we played, man. We were like,
Yeah.
how do you play? Like this and that. We kind of got both of our skills before we even played.
Yeah,
I mean, you got to
it's
do it, man.
such a
Yeah, you got to do it.
Such a different stuff. It's such a different demographic, and
Oh, fuck yeah. I was going to say, like, bro, you listen to some of the old tunes with, like, real melodic breakdowns, bro. Like, Sparksy used to make fucking violin breakdowns. You sit there and, you can almost cry it. But, bro, imagine you play that now. Everyone would fucking get on a train and go home. They'd be like, what the fuck is this? TikTok and social media, bro, has absolutely fucked us.
That's why I think
They just want dirty acid drops, screeches, and hardstyle sounds now.
Exactly.
It's like,
Yeah, bro.
where are the perks now? You know, where are the synths, violins, like you were saying,
That's
the
what I was
samples.
gonna say.
Come
Yep.
on,
Yeah, the triplet
you could
perks
hear a
and-
track back in the day before it was even getting mixed in.
Yeah, that's it. It was so distinct.
yeah, I remember listening to like a mixtape these days. You could literally just swipe on it, and it's just kicks. There's no
Interesting.
variety. There's no variety, and they're all the same kick over and over again, and they're getting plays. I'm just like, that's interesting.
Even hard techno, man. It's like 4 different drops with like 4 different kicks.
Yeah,
Same
I've
bass,
noticed that.
same kick, but like maybe just a different melody. It's like, how's that creative?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Like it's good to dance if you're off your head. I get that. But like, where's the actual like you want emotion, color, all that kind of stuff in your music? People aren't going to be listening to that.
Nah, yeah, it's definitely changed. It's just like let's get it out as quick as we can and let's just get plays and let's get something out of this.
Like no mix, no master, just throw it out.
It's kind of sad, eh? Yeah, we talk about it. I mean, I don't want to chick can like the scene at the moment, but it is different, and it's when I actually haven't spoken to anyone really about it like this for a while, and it's fucking.
Let's talk about
hectic.
labels for a second, because back in the day, we had to grind to actually get our tracks signed. And these days, you just pay what, $20 for a DistroKid subscription for a year, and all of a sudden your tracks are on Spotify, basically signed.
Yeah. So Spotify has fucking changed the game a lot, eh? Like when we didn't have access to Spotify, we had access to Beatport. Well, not access, but like the only way we got music on Beatport
on
was
Spotify back in the day.
and to get on that, you had to go through a label, obviously. So yeah, like that Spotify
And then they
shit
took a
has
cut as
changed.
well.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So the Spotify, Apple Music, like streaming services have probably fucked it a bit. I mean, they're great in their own way, but yeah, in terms of like, dude, I remember the novelty of signing a tune to a label was so sick. It's like you wait a couple of weeks, you finally get an email, that message back saying, yeah, we're keen.
You get them goosebumps.
Yeah, dude. Then they send a contract, and like you have to sign a contract, and you're like, "Mum, I'm like signing some contract," and Mum's
Mum,
like,
I'm famous.
"What for?" Yeah, it's like I'm signing up to go to war hunt. Like it's just unbelievable. But now there's just none of that, bro. Like, yeah, you can just sign up and put up on Spotify, and fucking no one gives a shit.
It's
Such
almost
a
better to
different
be
world.
like independent these days, rather than get signed under a label, this and that, an agency.
I think so. Yeah. The only problem with that though, Aussie, is obviously like they've got the pool. Like if you want to get streams on your SoundCloud and you want, the big dogs to put into their playlists, like they're not going to put it in their playlist unless like, one of their, maybe their agents, puts it in the playlist for, you know what I mean? Like that's where all that sort of shit comes in.
Basically, like pay to win these days.
Yeah.
Same as gaming.
Spot
Shit,
on.
you gotta pay to fucking win.
That's what I was going to say, though. Like, sometimes back in those days, the only way to get your song in the eyes of, like, Sparksy or even, like, the Vinny Vicis and stuff, the only way to get your song seen by them was to get signed by, like, a Simul or a Fat Belly or, you know what I mean? And it was like
Back in the day, it was
worth it.
SoundCloud, man. Like,
Yeah.
you had to grind through SoundCloud just to get like your fans, your views, your downloads, your sets.
I was
Everything was
saying
through
that to someone
SoundCloud.
the other day about SoundCloud. Like, if you put in the Melbourne DJs in the era that we were all building, in that, like, 2014 to 2018 sort of era, when everyone was coming up trying to do their stuff, that was at the same time, like, Trippy Red and Juice World and stuff were all, like, XXX Tentacion. They were all getting plays on SoundCloud. So, like, we were... If they were getting
And you got
plays,
paid
bro,
fuck all for SoundCloud.
we weren't. I didn't even know you could get paid from SoundCloud.
Well, you know yourself, you got at least 1 million streams on SoundCloud. They're still not paying you much at all.
Oh,
It's like,
I
it's
had-
like 60 cents, bro, at least. Not even,
Yeah.
maybe a couple of dollars.
I'm not gonna lie, like the most amount of money I've been paid on SoundCloud is like I think $300 or something like that at one point.
fuck,
which
that's not
was
bad.
that was not bad, no. But that's also because it was like as it came out, like the monetization thing came out on SoundCloud. Because originally it was just like free thing, whatever it was. It was just a free thing. As soon as it popped
You
out,
could not get copyrighted back in the day, and now
Yeah,
it's just like you
yeah.
can upload like a new, like, say,
since the
mainstream vocal
monetization,
without getting copyrighted.
monetization, as soon as the monetization thing came on, I wasn't notified. I just got a notification that I've just got a payout, and I'm like, what the fuck? Instantly,
Packets.
yeah, packets, whatever.
Well, speaking of payouts, we should talk about APRA. I don't know if like a lot of these people watching know about APRA and like royalties and all that, but like
It's a lot to get your head around as well, that, bro, isn't it? Fucking hell. Like, setting it up and that, and then, you
getting
you get your
samples
payouts
cleared,
every-
all that. You can't just
Yeah.
remix a song these days and upload it. Like, you got to get samples cleared, you got to get permissions, and then, you got to pay
Yeah.
that original artist that made it a certain amount.
Yeah, it's wild.
I think we were speaking to like Amir back like a couple of weeks ago with his Who Stopped Me Now original. Still getting paid.
Yeah, that's the beauty of royalty, and that's the beauty of. I mean, I know I was talking shit a bit about Spotify before and how it might have fucked with us with labels, but like that's the other side to it. Like you can always just get streams. Like I always look at some of the biggest, like dude, I love Eminem, right? You go on Eminem's Spotify page, and he's got like however million fucking listeners a month. Like that guy could probably just live off his royalties.
That's what
Like,
I mean.
I know he
It
doesn't
just
have to.
it accumulates, man.
Yeah,
How good's that?
it's just forever. It's timeless. It's like if we talk about APRA too deep, it'll just bore people because it's such a boring fucking system, isn't it?
No, I mean like the more royalties, like when you collaborate with artists and like
Yeah.
you upload an original to a label, whatever. You're all gonna get paid the same amount. So like that's what APRA does
Yeah.
for you. You get all your royalties.
That's
from
true.
that.
And that is interesting because like people wouldn't, the general public wouldn't know all that. They just kind of
That's why I mentioned it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's
Well,
a lot to get into once you start producing and you want to
Yeah, there is. Fuck no, it's spot
upload
on.
labels,
do you guys use Apple or Spotify or both?
both.
I use Spotify.
I don't use
So,
either.
well, so if anyone uses Spotify, you can go on to any song, right? You click those three dots, obviously in the song. You know how you go song credits? Have you ever looked at that?
Yeah, look,
Yeah,
you
I
can see
have.
who produced it, the lyrics.
Yeah,
who-
bro.
Yeah, all that kind
I've
of
done,
stuff.
And
I've done collaborations where they've completely fucked me over, and they
Well,
didn't even put me
DistroKid
on.
does all that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's so interesting. Like again, Eminem, you go into an Eminem song and you see like who produced it, who wrote it. Like there's like 9 cunts on that song, bro. And it's just like fuck. Like, they're all just getting a clip, the label, and it's so interesting to see that because they use their real names as well.
Yeah.
Well, you
like
kind
St.
of
Marshall Mathers and-
when you're going through APRA and all that. It's like it's all government names. Like you can't
Yeah.
fuck around with that.
Where's my fucking royalties? Can't I need to
Kieran
fucking
shout.
sort that
Damn,
shit.
we didn't even get into that.
Yeah, we
Oh.
didn't even get into the fucking Jono shout. What's going on there?
Oh, mate, that was great. I loved that.
That
But
was
yeah,
great.
another thing, I probably just fucking ran its course. Could have been COVID again.
You reckon that's what got you into like the social media type, comedy vibe type thing?
I think so. Like I've always, look, I remember starting Jono's Shout. I was a chippy apprentice, right? And I remember I was painting some cunt's house, and I was actually like to Max. So Max and I would just bounce ideas off each other. And I messaged Max one day, and I said, Max, cunt, like I've got this fucking idea, and it was going to be called Jono's Round. I don't know. I just wanted like something to do with like me and alcohol, like me and beer or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Max, I've got this idea. Right? I just want to interview a fucking DJ. And I just want to ask questions that I want to know. Like at the start, I just want to fucking find out, like things about them that I've always wondered, you know, from how they produce, like where they fucking live, like how long they're doing, just anything like that. And then obviously, I think he did the first episode with me because it was easy to organize because like lived around the corner, fucking knew each other, and I capped it to like 20 minutes. And I was like, fuck, that wasn't long enough. Like I needed this to go forever. But back then, the long form stuff wasn't probably as big, you know. So I was kind of like, whatever, I'm just gonna do it, but like I'm not really sure how it's gonna go. And it obviously did like really well for me, and I loved it. I fucking really loved it. It was a lot of effort, it was a lot of money, it was a lot of time, but I really think that like I guess pushed me a bit. But also, I always had like this conflict of like trying to link it to DJing and me getting gigs, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like it was almost like a second brand. It was like, yeah, there's Jono Toscano, the DJ, but then there's Jono, like the interviewer. But like, who the fuck wants to go and watch an interview a DJ? Like, I was kind of getting a bit confused a bit, and I think maybe people might have as well. But I wouldn't change it for the world. I think that was probably the best thing I ever did, and I fucking loved it. And I got to make really good connections like that. Like, it was the most raw way of doing it because I used to just like have a few beers with them, and I'd offer to drive them home. So often in the car, like after the cameras and shit are all off, you just get to know them for like half an hour, one on one. I remember driving like Dwayne to a pub afterwards. I drove Vincent home. I drove Jungle Jim back to work. Who else? Brinny, I think. I dropped him somewhere. Like, yeah, it was just nice to just have that one-on-one chat that you wouldn't really be able to. That's right. Bryn and I, and we got like burgers or something. I dropped him home. Like, it was just sick to be able to do that. So
that's kind of why we do this, bro. You know what I mean?
That's exactly why we do this. So I was
bro.
DJs back in the day that we kind of really haven't met, trying to make a connection. And how good's that? You know what I mean?
Man, it's such a good way to do it. And like, you're not doing it for the wrong reasons. Like, you're all interested. You all want to meet them. And it's good for them, bro. Like, who doesn't like talking about themselves? Like, everyone likes talking about themselves, you know?
And people, like, I saw obviously Danny doing his podcast, and it's really cool to get the angle from the promoters to see how it was back in the 90s, early 2000s, running the parties and pioneer the scene that we come into. But for like 2010 onwards, I don't think anyone's done any form of like quote unquote journalism in our scene like what you did with Jono Shout. And if anything, that's probably what led us to this. Like, you ran so we could walk type thing, but it's sort of like it sort of just gave us that like little nudge to push this further, because like there's nothing like this for our scene. People have no idea what Dwayne Bartolo's thinking about, you know, his come up and his success. No one's spoken to you, and like you've been the interviewer but never sat on the other side. So I think it's really cool to show people like that side of the music industry too.
For example, like in your Jono Shout episode with Dwayne, there's one thing that sticks with me, and I'm like, okay, cool. At least I'm not the only one out. I actually don't listen too much EDM or anything like that away from production or DJing. I listen to, you know, what I listen to, which I'm an emo at heart. I listen to, you know, Fall Out Boy, fucking Falling in Reverse, like Slaughter to Prevail. Like they're the people I listen to like on the daily and my daily podcast, like, or playlist, sorry, not podcast. But you know, that kind of resonated with me, and I'm like, fuck, are we all the same? Just knowing that from, you know, somebody at that status as well, like, it's incredible. And I think, you know, that's hats off to you, because you started essentially the idea behind what we're doing as well. Just like Aaron was saying, you know, you've helped push us further. Just wanting to know.
If you put all the music aside, like DJing, production, whatever you listen to, we all kind of connect in some way other than music. That's kind of why we do the potty, man. Like, you know, we bring people on, we have a chat about their personal life, how they got into DJing, you know, what they do for work. It's not just about music.
Fucking oath, bro. Yeah, it's nice, man. It is good and good. I know that's really nice to hear that. That I could somehow touch you guys in a positive way without being called Jeffrey Epstein. But yeah, keep it going. Like keep going and see how far you can get it. You said you had some pretty good ideas and stuff for it, so keep doing it because there's not much happening in this space.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
and
like I was telling you, very, very next, I'd love to, like, I've got an app on my phone where I can go live on my Twitch from my phone. So it'd be cool to stand out the front of a club and get patrons and how they feel and get DJs coming before their set and after their set coming off stage and being like, you know, how did the crowd react to you? Did you play anything new? Did you blah, 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 blah. I think that's a really cool dynamic.
Yeah.
It's just, at least I've never seen it done. I don't think it's ever been done.
It's like a mixture of Bread Gang and Jono Shout.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it. That's a great way to put it.
Bread Shout.
Bread Shout.
Bread Shout.
Stop giving others your ideas, mate. I love it. Don't say any more. But no, it's good you're thinking like that. Is that the mating call, mate?
Well, fucking, again, usually we wrap up with the have you got anything left and have you got anything, you know, that you're eager for. But we've already done that. Coming on Friday to the crew.
Oh, man, I can't wait.
Dude, we're so keen. It's starting to build that little bit more hype now than last week. So
nine tickets a day now. Nine, 10.
It's like 9
Fuck
tickets
yeah.
a day. Apart from you, who are you keen to see? What are you keen to see? What are you keen to hear again?
I'm keen to see all the old.
He just wants to see King Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to sleep on King Street again, cunt.
Just sleep in an alleyway.
I just really want to. I'm really excited to see all the boys and girls. Like I haven't seen like you guys in person for fucking years. I'm keen to see Zach Waters play. I think last time I saw Zach Waters play was fucking fluid underage Aussie. Like I used to froth him. He was a real big like influence on me. So yeah, I'm just keen to be out there. I'm keen to get pissed. I'm keen to fucking have a beer. I'm keen to make a fool of myself.
Yeah.
And whoever's not going, you're missing out because it's gonna be fucking mad.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good music, sick iconic venue. Fucking let's do it.
Good drink specials.
Yeah, the drink.
Yeah, we've got drink
is sorted
specials
tonight, so they'll probably be.
Let's get pissed for cheap.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll probably be posted tomorrow latest, but I'll be finishing those.
Can't even get pissed on Centrelink.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking hell. All right, man. Well, fuck, we definitely hit our hour. I'll tell you what. We keep saying with every artist that we have on, fucking, we could talk about this shit for 10 hours.
Bro, 100%.
Yeah.
We'll do it again. We'll do it again. I know Jeno's probably going to get back on. We'll do it again.
Yeah.
We got Friday, boys. I'm sure we'll talk a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Have a few beers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's all.
Good music.
That's another thing.
I got him.
You guys aren't going to see us until after the event, so the next stream we do, the next pod we do, is going to be it's probably just going to be us three boys. We're probably not going to get a guest on for the next episode, and we're just going to review clips. We're going to talk about what happened, what everyone missed. I reckon it'd be sick to go over that sort of shit. You're welcome to join us. We'll probably try and get one of the other artists or something in, or
honestly, yeah, I reckon we could just like stay in AAA and then just see if they want to join, they can join.
Yeah, yeah.
And probably do something like that.
Yeah,
I reckon that'll work really, really well.
Yeah, you have lots of about next week.
Friday, I reckon from 9 p.m. we go like live on Discord. Just anyone who wants to join can see the event if they're not going.
Absolutely, we can do that for sure.
That's a cool idea. Fucking oath. Just don't get the camera on me because I'll be hooking up with some fucking ugly bitch in the corner. So I don't want that.
Some 50-year-old people from the front.
Some 50-year-old. Bit young, huh? Bit young. 50. Fuck.
A bit young.
Yeah, we need the 70-year-olds out. Let's do it.
See him at Southern Cross and bring them with you. Oh, you.
Yeah.
Let's get some 80-year-olds in there too.
Yeah.
To get the fucking
we'll
trolleys
just
out.
visit the aged homes, and then we'll go.
Yes.
Give him
the crew invades. Oh, the crew invades. Fucking
the crew.
Springvale age home.
Springvale.
Oi, put your hands up! Everyone's like, "What?" I said, "Put your fucking hands up!" They're all deaf, cunt.
Nah, Jono.
Thanks as well to everyone in the chat too. I want to say thanks to everyone in the chat.
Absolutely,
that was nice.
Guys,
so thank you, guys and girls.
That was pretty sick.
Yeah, thanks for listening to us talk shit for an hour and a half. We appreciate it.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with you cunts, but
Nah,
You're
fuck.
sicker than us.
Yeah,
yeah,
Absolutely.
fucking hell.
just listen
Absolutely.
to his chat shit.
Legendary
But yeah,
things.
thank you everyone for helping us hit the fucking goal. We hit our 50 followers. That's dope. Massive thank you to Jono for hanging out. Everyone who's watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good shit. Twitch people, rejoice. We will be affiliated next week. It's all done. We'll be sorted by next
Affiliated
stream.
by Friday.
We are on the way to getting shit done. So emotes and fucking all that cool shit will be coming. So
Badges.
stick around. All right, guys.
All
Thank
right,
you so
I'm
much.
going to bed.
Yeah, we're all going to bed.
Dad.
Thank you so much. We will
My
speak
kids
to
are
you
See
guys
you
Screaming.
Friday.
Much love. Peace.